Welcome back to the Athletic Avengers, where we break down the wildest moments in sports. And today we're diving into the boxing world because, oh man, do we have a story for you. GervontaDavis versus Lamont Roach Jr. happened on March 1st, 2025 at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, and it ended in a majority draw that's got everyone talking. Controversy? Check. Greatness? Check. Implications for the future of boxing? You bet. Let's get into it. Alright, so here's the rundown. The WBA lightweight champ with a record of 30-0-1 and 28 knockouts stepped into the ring as a massive. Everyone expected him to steamroll Lamont Roach Jr., the WBA super featherweight champ, moving up to 135 pounds, who came in at 25-2-1. But Roach said, nah, not today. The fight went the full 12 rounds, and when the scorecards dropped 114-114, 114-114, and 115-113 for Davis, it was a majority draw. Gervonta Tank kept his belt, but this was no walk in the park. Now let's talk about the controversy that's got the boxing world buzzing. Round 9. Davis takes a knee, voluntarily, mind you, near his corner and leans over the ropes. He later said it was because grease from his hair got in his eyes. Yeah, you heard that right, grease from his hair, fresh from a hairstyle 2 days before. Referee Steve Willis didn't call it a knockdown, just gave him a warning and let the fight roll on. Under boxing rules, if you touch the canvas with anything but your feet, that's a knockdown, folks. Should have been a 10-8 round for Roach, which could have flipped the fight in his favor. Terrence Crawford, a 4-weight champ, was on X, saying he's never seen a knee not counted like that. The fans booed, analysts raged, and Roach, he was robbed of what could have been a career-defining upset. So what about a rematch? Both fighters won it. Davis called it a lesson and said, hopefully we can run it back. Roach, fired up, said, if that's a knockdown, I win the fight, and he's pushing for round 2. This fight was close. Davis landed 103 of 279 punches, Roach 112 of 400, and with that non-call hanging over it, a rematch feels inevitable. Picture this, same electric Barclays Center crowd, 19,250 strong, but next time the stakes are even higher. Will Davis bring the knockout he couldn't find? Will Roach capitalize on that confidence he built? I'm hyped just thinking about it. Now let's give Lamont Roach Jr. his flowers because this man showed greatness. Moving up a weight class to face one of boxing's biggest stars, a guy who's knocked out 28 of 31 opponents, and not just surviving but pushing Tank to the brink. That's legendary. Roach pressed the action early, stunned Davis with counters, and even outwalked him in the later rounds. He's only 29 with a slick amateur background, 125-15, 2 losses to Davis back in the day, and now he's proven he belongs on the big stage. This draw might not be the W he deserved, but it's a massive moral victory. Roach isn't just a contender, he's a problem for anybody at 130 or 135. So what does this mean for the future of boxing? This fight is a wake-up call. The sport thrives on moments like this. Underdogs stepping up, controversies sparking debates, and stars like Davis being tested. Boxing's been dominated by big names like Tank, but Roach showed the next generation's ready to shake things up. The lightweight division is stacked. Think Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and if Roach keeps climbing, we might see him at 140 chasing more gold. Plus, with fans and fighters calling out bad calls like that 9th round mess, maybe we'll see tighter officiating or more replay use. The future's bright, Avengers, and it's fights like this that keep us glued to the ring. Alright, let's wrap this up. Davis versus Roach was a roller coaster, a majority draw with a knockdown that wasn't, 2 warriors leaving it all out there, and a rematch on the horizon. Lamont Roach Jr. proved he's a force, and boxing, it's as thrilling as ever. What do you think? Did Roach get robbed? Who wins the rematch? Drop your takes in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to Athletic Avengers for more breakdowns. Until next time, keep fighting the good fight, Avengers!